Efendim sırada yine ufak bir videomuz var, izleyelim. Hemen ardından konuklarımızı sahneye davet edeceğim. Evet, 3 restoranıyla toplamda 4 Michelin yıldızlı Sven Wassmer'in yemekleri eleştirmenler tarafından şöyle tanımlanıyor: nostaljik ve fütüristik. Şef, İsviçre mirasını From Tradition to Triumph, A Culinary Journey Through the Swiss Legacy ile anlatıyor. Kendisini alkışlarla sahneye davet ediyorum. Sven Wassmer. And which part of Switzerland you're from?
German-speaking part.
German-speaking part, they're like around Zurich.
Yes.
Then
It's an hour away from Zurich.
Welcome and see.
Wow, I'm impressed.
No, don't be impressed.
Merhaba.
Merhaba.
It's a lovely being here. I hope you had a wonderful day so far. Lots of interesting things happening today here on stage, and I'm very pleased to be here. Thank you so much, Gastromasa and Istanbul, to host this amazing event, and it's an absolute delight and pleasure talking through. Thank you, please give me an applause. It's an absolute pleasure being here, and I have been before and I will come back because I really fell in love with this city because there's so much going on here. Love it. The scene is amazing, and before I start my real talk, food has no boundaries, and that's very important. We all have to cool down, sit together, enjoy amazing food. I think that's the most important. So, I thought about, okay, we heard so much about cooking, about amazing dishes, so I thought I'm going to do a speech. And before I continue, a little bit from the other side, so a journey through my life, how I started, what was my motivation to keep pushing, to keep dreaming big in a way. And before we do that, because normally I share the stage with my lovely wife, Amanda, but she's with the 2 kids at home. They're still too small, so that's why I'm on my own. I have a wonderful video with me, so you see how we work together, and you see a bit about the beauty of the Swiss mountains. Please, let's have a look at the video together.
Nature is creativity. It grounds myself professionally and personally. Nature is my biggest inspiration. It's beautiful, it's peaceful. It brings so much nice things out of it, so much nice, interesting ingredients. There's so much diversity out there. There's so many plants, and it's inspiring. It makes you hungry to learn even more, It's an endless love story, I would say.
If you dedicate your life thinking about why, it all starts outside. Nature, it's so important, and it's part of it all, where it all begins.
Working every day with nature means you go with the cycle. When you connect to that, it helps yourself to grow as a person.
Wine and food is all about moment, enjoyment. It's all about celebration. It's a luxury.
Food is more than just sitting down and have something good to eat. It's about the social part too. bringing people together, sharing time with your loved ones.
Enjoying a bottle or sharing a dish is probably the biggest luxury we have.
My goal is always to craft culinary experiences, which should be not just about the food, it's about the environment, the room, design, hospitality, how we talk to our clients, how we serve our food. I do believe there's a lot of connection between our cooking and our lovely guests. As a leader in my team, I think my role is very clear: to be calm, to stay calm, to work around this excellence and this time pressure, making sure everybody feels in his own little bubble, confident enough to move ahead.
Thank you so much. For myself, if I see this video, I'm still overwhelmed, and I'm very pleased, and I'm very grateful that I was being able to grow up in such a lovely environment, as you could see. And I think that's where all actually started, back in my childhood. So nobody out in my family it's in this professional field. So, but always loved to please people and to see them, or to see the joy, and to see them leaving after a meal very happy. And they still, by today, it's my biggest motivation. And I hope I'm never gonna lose that, because it's so nice to spread joy through food. And then at some point I had to make a decision, and I took the path to become a chef. And after a while I realized I want to work for the best restaurants around the globe. I want to work with the best products. Right then, it was very dominated still in Switzerland with French cuisine. But it was okay, because I think we were all kind of, or the French-based cuisine is very important. You have to learn from the bottom, from the peak, to come up to the peak. So I worked at some of the best restaurants, but then I really realized I need to leave Switzerland, because I couldn't see anymore the beauty of it. I was kind of blind, because I grew up in an environment with all these lovely products, with this lovely nature, so I left. So I left, I was working and living for almost 4 years in London, worked with some of the amazing chefs together from all over the globe and the world, and realized, wow, what we have back home, what I call today a modern Alpine cuisine, it's unique. It's something very special, because we have different attitudes. We have 4 different languages in our little country. The whole population is 8 million roughly. It's half of Istanbul, or just a third. So I really thought about the Alpine cuisine. So I came back after my traveling years, and I was not dogmatic about when I started, but I realized we have to go a different path. We have to be very proud about our heritage, because Switzerland, as a farmer country, is built with loads of heritage. So that means we always had amazing dairy production. For me, one of the best. I know you're doing very great dairy products too. That's why I love coming here and eat the amazing food. But in Switzerland, we have a lot of tradition, and you all know amazing cheese, chocolate making, but I realized there's more. We have this beautiful untouched nature. And the funny thing is, the mountains, or the Alps, are connected with seven different countries. So through that Alps, we are connected in an amazing diversity to Italy, Liechtenstein, South Germany, Austria, goes up to Slovenia, north of Italy, and France. So I realized it just makes sense that I'm going to focusing on cooking what this Alp chain has to offer. And if you go out on a map, you realize how small this dot is in Europe. So let's change and create something unique, the taste out of nature. And that means obviously a lot of what we do, it's going out, foraging, always with the biggest respect to nature. So we always just take what we need per year, per season. We preserve it, we dry it, we salt it. There's amazing possibilities. But also, we are never blind to look around what other food cultures and techniques are out there, but we use it on our products. So it means we're going to create a new deep flavor through different fermenting techniques, like, as we all know, with koji mushrooms, what normally comes out of the Japanese cuisine. So, for example, we do our home miso, but with bee pollen, for example. So we work with our products, but we use different techniques. So we get the unique taste on the plate. And obviously, to make this all happen, and at the end, we need an amazing teamwork and leadership. And I also think that's a topic what sometimes is really leaving by side, because back in the days, when I was 27, my first head chef role, I was really buzzing. Nobody else taught me other, so I was a really bad boss. Yeah, I'm standing up here. I achieved a lot, but I did a lot of mistakes too. And I think I just want to share a personal path of my life doing a lot of mistakes. I was not a nice guy being around. Maybe it came out of my traumas in the back, what I have to work through. But I always pushed that to my employees. And I was so driven, and my fuel maybe was even a trauma to move forward, to keep going, to keep chasing. One day you're going to earn those 3 Michelin-Starred. But I paid my price for it. And at some point I realized, no, you have to change. Because it's about teamwork, it's about leadership, positive leadership. That means creating an environment. You look after your employees. You allowed them to make mistakes so they can grow. If they don't grow, your restaurant will never grow even further. And it sounds quite normal, and may some of you had some similar experiences. And it's not always the nicest topic to talk, but I think it's very important. We need to take care about our employees, that they feel connected, that they feel they are a part of the restaurant, of what we are doing. Because those days, the generation said they need a purpose. And do we not all need a purpose? I think we are all here for a good reason. We are here for a reason to come together, to spread the love about food. Even more than food, it's about hospitality. It's about creating memorable experiences. And I think that's why we're all here together. And it's lovely seeing you all so late still here. So thanks for your patience. As I said, our nature, it's still sometimes very untouched. And to keep that, we need to respect it even more. So we really have to take care how we treat nature to keep moving forward. Having the possibility going out foraging doesn't mean we need not look after it, because those days a lot is happening, a lot is changing in nature. And we want to preserve our beauty. So it means, don't make a big topic out of it, but we try to work as sustainable as possible with the employees, with our products, with our economic system. That means we work with a lot of different little farmers together. We help them out. We stick with them. We go together through hard times too. And that's something, obviously, it needs a lot of energy, it needs a lot of effort, it needs a lot of courage doing it, but it's very important. Again, if you have a bubble around you, an economic system, what works, it will push you, it will help you, it will lead you, it will push you always in the right direction. Now I reached the pinnacle with 3 Michelin stars, a green star also. I have another restaurant with another star. Well, I'm proud of my teams and a bit proud of myself because I was keep going. But the very important message in this all, is this all what matters? No. We need to be very true with ourselves. We need to find ourselves. And if you have a purpose, you always will succeed and be very successful. So I hope you had a little glimpse from my world, and I hope I see you all maybe one day in Switzerland. Then for sure you have to pass by. Or you buy my book, but sorry, it's just in German yet. But yeah, it was an absolute pleasure sharing my thoughts with you. I don't know, sometimes it's a bit too short. I could talk with you for hours because I really love that topics. But I wish you a wonderful evening and have fun, and hopefully to see you another time around somewhere. Yeah. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That
It's a
was
real
great.
pleasure. Thank you.
It was my pleasure, and we have a little remembrance for you. Arkadaşlar,
Yes, please don't
Paketi
leave me
alabilir miyim
without
acaba?
memories, because my restaurant is called Memories.
it's a very small thing, but I mean, you'll cook something from Turkey, and teşekkür ederim.
Thank you.
And you'll remember today, probably.
Thank you so much.
No,
Very
thank
kind
you
of
very
you.
much.
Yeah.
It's very kind of you
Thank
as well.
you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.